Says we're live. I don't know if we are live.
Yeah, it says we're live.
Yeah.
We're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah,
Hello.
we're both good.
Right, we're live, right, thanks. Right, hello everybody, welcome back to the United Way. Joining me today for our Manchester United Dream Team is Leo, and returning is the old man from Galway, Tom. I know you probably look, why is he wearing a Ross? There's a story behind it. Yeah, he's half Ross Common, so. But you'd be supporting, I'm guessing you'd be supporting Galway on Sunday if you watch GAA.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, but before we jump into this, lads, I don't even think I got your opinions on it, Leo. This Frankie de Jong havoc, will it end?
You already know. You already got my opinion on that. I swear you've had my opinion on that. I'm fed up with it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, Tom, I definitely haven't got your opinion on it.
It's just been absolutely crazy. I mean, a decent player overall. It's been speculation going on for weeks now, maybe even a month. I'm getting pretty fed up with it, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure you two are as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just want whatever happens, we do, whether we sign him, whether we don't. Can we just finish it, please? It's a never ending, please. I just want something to happen. Whether even if we don't sign him, at least, and I realize, okay, no more Frankie de Jong stuff. Honestly, I'm getting sick and tired of it.
Is he worth the money he is worth, though? Like, is he worth the money that Barcelona want him?
He's 60 million at best, I'd say. He's not 80 million. He's a decent player, but is he really 80 million?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, how much is Declan Rice worth? 100 million? 150 million?
50 at best. He should be 50. I know that West Ham are saying he's that much, but he should be about 50 million at best.
Declan Rice ain't world class. He's just average for football.
He's decent. He's decent, but he's not 100 million.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, I bet you if Frankie de Jong was English, he'd worth like 200 million.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Like, I mean, we always say it, all this English tax, all the English players. It's hard to remind me of the Jadon Sancho transfer. It went on for months, 2 years. We'll end up getting de Jong in 2 years' time. But like, lads, this, like, before we even get stuck into what we're meant to do, this transfer window, we went into it all high hopes and they've crashed, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who are we actually going to sign? I mean, Eriksen probably isn't going to join. The De Jong is just a complete mess. Timber isn't going to sign.
Nope.
We're not really heavily linked with anyone else. I mean, there's a thing about Anthony, but like, is Anthony really going to sign? I don't know.
But speaking of him, supposing Ajax slapped like a 70 million price tag on him.
No. I wouldn't pay that. No,
I don't know.
Good player,
And then
but not 70 million.
40 million.
Yeah, 40 or 50 at best.
Supposing he was 40 million, but it's like teams now who may not negotiate, so they're going to say, you know what, we're going to play around with these and see what we can get.
Yeah.
And then, speaking of Man United, the Glazers, stupid fuckers, taking 11 million out of the club. What's going on, lads? Our first signing is 11 million took out of the club. Thoughts?
That's money to go for a player. Literally, but they're taking out the club for themselves. Literally, they put us in debt, and now they're taking more money out of the club. Like, come on. Like, try and get a player in at least before bringing money out of the club.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that Richard Arnold thing on Saturday or Sunday, I fair play to him for talking to the fans, but I'm not believing any single word of it. I've really not.
Mm.
I mean, I read most of it, but then most of it was like, it's all bullshit talk. Like, it's all shy. And we finished 6th. The season gone. What's next season going to bring? I mean, everyone says 7, 8, 9, 10, who knows? I mean, our biggest signing this season will probably be Ten Hag, which is a bit of it.
But has he done really much yet? I don't think he has.
Well, that's the thing.
Like, he might not be good in the market as such. That's the problem.
I suppose you're meant to be getting, is it Tom Kane, the brother of Michael Kane, to do something alongside Morta or something like that. I read it. Yeah, supposedly where he's gonna come and help John Morta, which I don't know, lads. I mean,
Now we need Ranić behind the scenes trying to get players in.
Yeah,
What did
definitely.
he do? He went off to Austria and he's actually doing well with them.
Exactly. What is it with everyone that leaves us? They do well out of their clubs.
Just our curse.
Like, it's like, I mean, Jesus Christ, lads. Last season when we got Ronaldo, Sancho, Varane, we thought we're going to be competing for titles. Well, luckily, we're competing for Europa League now. What's going on? Like, I mean, I said this trying to today on the Instagram live. I reckon when you lads went off to do your leaving and exams and all that, he's expected to come back saying, it's good we got De Jong, it's good we got Anthony, Celia back. A month later, we've got fuck all.
Yeah, I was hoping for that. Like I was hoping one day after finishing my exam, checking my phone, seeing we've signed a player, but it's never gonna happen, is it?
No way. And it's just fucking shit. And
Yeah.
everything's about Frankie De Jong as well. Like, Malacia could be going to Lyon. But supposedly we're not going to get him until we get De Jong. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, before we do jump into it, Tom, would you walk away from this De Jong deal and go for someone else?
At the minute, yeah. I mean, this golf going on for too long. Good owners or good whatever will have this deal sorted already. We are making a complete shambles of it and just giving our fans a never-running migraine about it. Just move on, honestly. It's making us sick. We're physically sick to the core of this De Jong stuff. Move on.
Yeah, I agree. And I suppose before we all get in a bad humour, talking about United, which it's very if you want to put someone in a bad humour, just talk about United. It's pretty easy these days.
Team. By the end of it, crying.
Oh no! But seeing as this show is where we just have to live in dreamland. This is where it's exceptional to live in dreamland. But I suppose, Leo, we'll start off with the goalkeeper. Who is it going to be?
Our number one, David De Gea. You got to stay in goals. I think if I was allowed to pick any goalkeeper in the world right now, I think I'll stick with De Gea, Marouard. He's the best goalkeeper in the world, I think, still. Best shot stopper anyway, at least. Maybe not the best with his feet, but still. He's a goalkeeper. In my opinion, goalkeepers not supposed to be good with his feet. They're supposed to save shots, and that's what he does.
Yeah, just once he can save with his hands. I mean, the season he had as well, that was a good season.
Yeah.
Like, was he like our player of the year or something like that?
De Gea at his best,
Yeah.
and really, we want De Gea at his best when we're challenging for titles, but it is what it is.
I mean, with Dean Henderson going to Nottingham Forest on loan, we're gonna see even more of De Gea. Maybe a bit of Tom Heaton in there. I'm not saying Tom Heaton's my he's not gonna be on my dream team. Tom Heaton, fuck that. But you see De Gea in literally all competitions from Carabao Cup, Europa League, everything.
But I've seen that we want to sign Dan Bachmann from Watford. Stupid.
I already have a
you
song
shy?
ready for him.
I'd rather sign Ben Foster, to be honest.
Imagine him.
Yeah,
Oh,
honestly,
good luck.
I know no one really knows because no one really watches him. Like this, just from the games I've seen of this Dan Bachmann fella, he is honestly shy.
Yeah.
Well, I
He
have, yeah.
conceded 2 goals to Josh Sargent. Josh Sargent.
What? What's that? He's an Norwich player, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's
They're
a American
relegated.
fella, and those are the only 2 goals he scored all season. He made Josh Sargent look like Ronaldo.
Yeah. I remember that game very well.
Not a chance it's worth his signing for us.
And like they stayed up as well. It was so funny.
No, it just goes to show how shit he is if they're starting. Ben Foster was like 38-39 over him. Like, come on, lads. I mean, I already have a song ready for him. You know, like the Batman tune where it's like Batman, because you just know he's coming to United. Like, I know it's cringy. I know it's cringy, but I know it's the most cringiest thing you'll hear all year. But you just know someone's going to come out with that. So I thought I'd come out and go with that.
Oh,
Is that? It might be cringy, but it's gonna happen. We're gonna sign him. He'll probably be our first signing as well.
yeah.
Again, I know it's cringy, but it's a good song if you ask me. No,
Oh,
just I tell you now, someone else is gonna come up with it, but I came up with it first. No one else is having it, just me.
I bet
Right.
you TikTok this morning and you thought,
What?
oh yeah, see that.
No, it hasn't been on TikTok. Swear to God. Swear to you.
Oh,
No one's came up with it because it's such a good shit song. Who'd want to sing it? Who'd want to fucking sing that song?
I swear,
But
Manchester United chants lately have been terrible. Like the Ten Hag one is the worst one I've ever seen, and now
Don't get me started.
that terrible.
maybe we could see an early return of the bottles from Tom during the
Yeah.
transfer window.
There's one just there,
Yeah.
and one there, and there.
Last season they haven't moved since last season. They're still there.
There for the new
Yeah.
season. The thing is, Tom will probably go from throwing bottles to punching walls.
Well,
Or
another
smash-
thing though, I have a lot of cans because I drink a lot of Monster, the energy drink. So maybe you'll be seeing me throwing cans soon.
An upgrade from plastic bottles to cans.
Yeah, there's literally 5 cans of Monster there. There's one in the fridge which I'll drink later. So yeah, Man United,
Just
you know your job.
don't throw any bottles out. Tom, I have a few bottles as well. I'll ship them to your house in the
Great,
next few
promises.
days. Just give us your address and we'll sort that out.
Oh, will do, no problem.
But Tom, I'll get you a goalkeeper.
Dante, here.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's one of the best keepers in the world. Maybe the best. That's debatable. Had one of our best players, if not our best player last season. Can certainly, with the form he's had, the minute take us forward. So it's got to be the hair.
Yeah, and yet all of us went with De Gea, including myself. David De Gea has to get in there. I mean, without him this season, just imagine if De Gea, like, imagine going on form at the right time. It's just a shame that we didn't win anything, but if I was Ten Hag, De Gea, never mind Ronaldo, but De Gea would be the first person down my team sheet. Never mind Ronaldo, De Gea has to be. So left back, Tom.
You might be surprised. I'm going to still keep Luke Shaw. I still think Luke Shaw is a decent fullback. I know he's not unreal, but you know, he's better than Telles by a mile. Good offensively, decent enough defensively, not the best, could be better. Capable of much more things, and I think you give him a new manager, give him a new system, give him another chance. He can make it, So I would stick with Luke Shaw, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Leo.
When I say I've gone something different, I've gone straight at the back. So yeah.
Also, who's your centre back then?
Left centre back, yeah. I've gone with Varane left centre back. Not a top. Just yeah. He is a really good centre back on his day, but not United last season. So hopefully he can pick up form next season.
Yeah, I mean, I went with a left back. It wasn't Luke Shaw. It wasn't Telles. Could be going to Lyon, but it's Malacia. He's worth 15, 20 million pounds, which is, I think, Telles is not going to be here for long. I mean, Tom, I agree with you. Luke Shaw is better than Telles. We've seen that in the Euros last year. He's levels above, I think. Luke Shaw's levels above Telles. Just Shaw, I mean, fuck's sake, he got an injury early on in the season, maybe middle of the season, and was out for the rest. So if Ten Hag gets Luke Shaw back to the form he is, we'll tell you now, if we do get a left back or we don't, either they're going to struggle to get in over Luke Shaw. But I definitely threw him last year in there. But Luke Shaw, I hope he does get back on form next season. Could be, if we're not going to sign fuck all, which will most likely happen, we'll need the players that we have at the club now to do well.
Yeah.
So we'll move on. Leo, you're going with 3 at the back. So I'll get your other defender, Leo, since we're moving into defenders.
Centre back. It is Harry Maguire.
You actually serious?
I'm only joking.
Oh.
I've got Spanish centre back Pau Torres. I think if we can get Pau Torres now, I think it'd be an amazing signing, and I think he'd be perfect for right in the middle of that 3 at the back.
Yeah. Actually, before we go any further, Leo, what's your formation?
3-4-1-2.
Tom?
4-2-3-1.
Mine's just 4-3-3, basic. But Leo, so you went with, who'd you have at the back?
So I got Varane left centre back, Pau Torres centre back. Do you want me to say my right centre back then?
Yeah.
I got Timber from Ajax. I think he's probably not going to join, but I think if we could get a centre back, he's probably the second best option out there. It's either him or Koundé, but I think Koundé's most likely going to go to Chelsea, so I've gone with Timber.
Yeah, I have another song for Timber, but I'm not going to sing it in case she's all cringe again.
I don't know which one it is.
Yeah. Pitbull, it's going down.
Yeah. When they play that, just goes unreal.
Yes. Especially when it gets to the beat as well. You're just...
Yeah. Especially when you've had a few Heinekens.
Yeah. You said it all, Tom. You said it all.
Yeah.
We've all experienced it. We've all experienced it, Tom. We've all experienced it very, very well.
Yeah.
So, Tom, give us your centre-back.
My first one is my left centre back will be Pau Torres. Left-footed, good on the ball, physical enough, rarely injured, seems a decent player overall.
Yeah. I actually went with Pau Torres as well, yeah. I mean, Tom, you said it all. I mean, I've felt we were interested in we're interested in a lot of players, but we're also interested in him last season. But I think we got Varane instead of him, not sure.
Yeah.
But he has the height, the pace, the strength. Yeah, left-footed as well, which I don't think we have any. So, and he's better than Maguire, so it covers it all up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyone, I think, lads, even us, we're the 3 of us here right now. I think we're all better than Harry Maguire. Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ, I reckon Phil Jones could show Maguire how to defend. That's saying something. So, Tom, I get your other defender.
Rafael Varane. Bad first. I mean, not great last season. This season, hopefully, maybe bit more luck without not getting injured and all that, and hopefully he can have a good season and be the defender that we actually were expecting to be. A 4-time Champions League winner, a World Cup winner. Hopefully he can play up to what we're expecting of him.
Do you reckon we will see the best of Varane next season with Ten Hag? And maybe a good partnership as well.
Yeah, I think we have a certain element of luck is in it. Because you had a bad luck with injury last season. Hopefully this season might be a different story, but who knows?
Yeah, that's it. And I actually went with same as you, Leo, Timber. It's going down. I won't sing it. I'm sorry, I won't sing it. Jesus. Yeah, I went with Timber. I mean, the thing is about Timber though, which kind of turns me off, even though I'd like him. It's just his height is... Shut the fuck up, Tom.
I did that. Else you want to sign that Martinez from Ajax as well.
Tom, you're weirdo.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I couldn't resist.
Yeah, And when I said it, I was like, yeah, fuck. But Tom, I get your right back.
I went with. I know this is completely unrealistic. This is the only real position I think is classically unrealistic. I went with Reece James.
I was thinking about that if I went for the back. If I went
Yeah.
for whatever as well.
Like Reece James is actually a really good fullback.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
can
he
defend
is.
well. He can attack well. Like I think Trent, like he's very close to Trent. I'm not sure is he quite as good as him, but he's very, very close to him. Honestly, there's little to no difference between them.
I mean, Jesus, Reece James. I would like Reece James. I really, really would. It's probably the most unrealistic signing that will ever happen. But I mean, to be honest with you, lads, the way we're going, we'd be signing no one. We'd be no Timber or Varane or Torres or literally anyone like that. For fuck's sake, I mean. Then you mentioned Trent as well, who's, I mean, Trent, I mean, Jesus Christ, he is good, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, maybe him, because I would, like, the top three best right backs in England at the moment. Trent gets in there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle Walker?
Yeah.
I'll put Reece James and Kyle Walker at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. James in front of him. Yeah.
But, I mean, the thing is, Reece James kind of had a few injuries this season, so that
But he's
kind of,
bounced back in fairness.
he has. I mean,
Still really good.
yeah, he is good to be fair. I mean, I would like him, even if he's not in the top three best defender right backs or not. I'd like him. I really, really would like him. But I'd love to know how much he's worth as well. Actually, about 40, 50 maybe.
50 million probably at least.
50 million. I mean, the Chelsea, like, was he like an academy player or just
Yeah,
Chelsea seen him and bought him?
Academy player.
Academy. Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's. I mean, like, for some odd reason, I can always see Reece James going to like Real Madrid if he was going to leave a team. I don't know why.
Yeah, I would see him at Barcelona. If they get that.
Well, I don't think he'd play for another club in England. Like,
And I think if Man United want to sign him, it'll be more money as well. It'll be at least 7 want to sign him.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So my right back thing is I went with one right back, but no, two right backs, but I don't know. I mean, one is Carvajal from Real Madrid. I'd actually like him. I know, but and Tyrick Lamptey as well from Brighton. One of those two. I mean, I was kind of go. I mean, I did think about a few others, but they only went to teams like Trippier was one, but he only went to Newcastle. So, but I don't know. I mean, even thinking now, I mean, Lamptey, would you throw him in your dream team?
Nah. I
Not
wouldn't.
quite.
He gets injured a lot. He's never really fit, so I wouldn't see why we would sign him.
Yeah, I mean, he's more of a right wing back, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Which is a bit fucking shit. But would you take him at United, though? Just saying.
I
I'd
mean,
take
he's a
back.
decent player
that's true.
overall. But as Leo's constantly injured, I would wait a year or two, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to change my right back, which is, again, I think it's more unrealistic than Tom's. But Hakimi from Paris Saint-Germain.
Uh,
I know it's a bit, like, it's probably the most unrealistic signing you will ever get, but I take him over Lamptey anyways.
I said Hakimi as a mess about that when I was on your last as well. That was quite funny.
You actually say that? Well,
Yeah.
true.
I swear I said Donnarumma in goals.
You
Alfonso
just named out the whole PSG team.
pretty much, yeah, but still.
Yeah. I mean, it is a dream team. I mean, Hakimi, would you take him?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so Hakimi has to get in there, definitely. So we move into things. Leo has like fucking What you go over, Leo? Like a
I
3-4-1-2?
Midfielders, 2 wingers, 1 cam, 2 strikers.
All right, so we'll go to your DM, Leo. Just give us one.
1.
Yeah.
Act as a DM / centre mid Christian Eriksen. Not going overboard. Just Eriksen. I think we could possibly sign him if we actually want to. I think he's not a bad player. As we see Brentford, but Brentford is a totally different club to Man United. So hopefully we can get him in as it's a free transfer. We gotta maybe get him in on a free. See how it is.
Yeah. That's it. Tom,
Uh,
your central.
N'Golo
You
Kante.
only have 2 DMs as well, don't you?
Yeah, well, one's kind of more of a centre mid, but like DM are kind of a
Yeah.
centre mid. But yeah, my DM is
Yeah,
N'Golo
give us one.
Kante.
N'Golo Kante.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he is. Again,
Kante.
Obviously, it's a bit
again, I think
unrealistic,
it's
but
unrealistic, but Kante would be a player I'd take him in a heartbeat. I really would.
Yeah.
I really would. I mean, would you take him over De Jong though? That's the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, for someone so small, he's so good.
good
Like, it's
stamina,
just like,
good physique, good mentality. That fella's really good.
yeah. My DM, I'm not sure, he's more of a central midfielder DM, but Ruben Neves off Wolves. I'd like him. He's a leader. Yeah, he's actually fast. I mean, I look at Ruben Neves and he doesn't look. He looks older than he does as well, which makes no fucking sense. But that's not going to turn me off. But Ruben Neves will be a player. I made 2 teams as well, and I had Valverde in there, but I tried to go more realistic than fucking Valverde. Like Casemiro as well is another player I would have think, but
You might as
that's
well
like
have Real Madrid team in yours.
I might as well. Courtois. Well, you named out the whole PSG team the other night, so
Yeah, that was only a mess about though. You're actually going for some.
yeah. But Ruben Neves, like he's more. It's realistic, isn't it?
Yeah, that's real.
Just his price tag though, it's just like typical. But Ruben Neves you throw him into my midfield. So Leo, give us your other DM.
I don't think no one will have him in here. I think it's Joe Allen.
There's always one. Joe Allen.
Yeah, Joe Allen. The Welsh Iniesta, Joe Allen.
Former Scouser.
Yeah.
Joe Allen. Him.
I'm gonna go back to serious. I'm gonna go with De Jong. I'm fed up with talking about De Jong, but I think if we can get him, I think he'd be a brilliant player.
Yeah.
But just try and get it done. And it's kind of annoying now. It's dragging on, but I think if we can sign him, it'd be a brilliant signing.
Yeah. Tom, your DM.
I'd go with De Jong as well. Actually, I know Fermat
Yeah.
is annoying, like, but good player. Like, I wouldn't mind him at all.
Yeah. And then I suppose my central midfielder would be Bruno Fernandes and De Jong in front of Neves.
Yeah.
Strong midfield, if you ask me. I mean, that's what we'd like. Leo, you have. I keep forget. So in front of your 2 DMs, it's a central midfield.
It's 2 wingers, 1 cam, and 2 strikers.
Right, so we'll go with the wingers first. So give us your left winger.
Left winger is Jadon Sancho.
Yeah.
I think he can play good next season. I think he'd be a top player. We've seen glimpses, but not enough. I think if we can get him playing like he was at Dortmund, getting assists, getting a couple of goals, I think he'd be a good player.
Yeah. Tom, I'm guessing you maybe went with the same, or
Yeah, left wing Sancho.
again, we all agree. Sancho is my left winger as well. It's funny, we signed him as a right winger, but he's just doing so well on the left.
He also played left sometimes at Dortmund. It was mainly on the right,
Yeah.
but sometimes he's on the left as well.
It's just there's one thing that annoyed me with Sancho this season: injuries.
Yeah.
He had more
Just
bad luck as
injuries.
well. Like, I mean, when was he injured actually? Well, he had tonsillitis at the end of the season, but other than that,
Jeez, you missed some like the last few games of the season because you had tonsillitis.
Yeah,
Oh.
tonsillitis, yeah.
Just to be, you don't need tonsils to play football.
Maybe he was very painful. I was heard they're pretty painful.
Supposedly he's meant to take them out as well, and I don't think he did. So make up your mind. Like, just take your tonsils out and go back to playing football. Like,
Just grabbed them, flung them
yeah.
out.
I mean, it's better than nothing, isn't it? So I went with Sancho as well. So we'll move on to the right. I went with Anthony.
Yep.
All agree. All went with
Yeah.
Anthony on the right.
Yeah.
And then striker,
Well,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
I got Cam.
Oh, you have a Cam. So go with your Cam, Leo.
Obviously, he's going to be Bruno. I was thinking about Donny van der Beek. I think hopefully Ten Hag gets him playing. I'm not sure if it's better than Bruno, so I got to go with Bruno.
Things if you do get De Jong, it'd be still tough to get Van de Beek in there. So,
Yeah.
But we'll definitely see him in pre-season because we'll have no one side in pre-season, I reckon. Tom, you're Cam as well.
Bruno Fernandes.
And then striker, Tom.
The phone smasher.
Ronaldo, yeah. Leo, what you went with Ronaldo as well, yeah?
Yeah, one of my strikers is Ronaldo, yeah.
And who's the other?
This is the only unrealistic player on here, and that's Harry Kane.
I thought he was going to say Mbappe.
But I think
Yeah.
if we went all out on Harry Kane, I reckon we can get him if he really wanted to. He bagged. I don't care what anyone says. He's a class striker. It was either him or Son, but I went with Kane.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't complain if we got him, but again, he's another player who's worth fucking loads.
Yeah,
Like,
but I think one Man City's done now got Haaland for that price.
yeah.
The release cost was 75, but they got him for 55.
I know.
Ridiculous.
Ryan sent me his team. It's actually same as mine. Just he has a different right back. De Gea, Malacia, Timber, Torres, Lamptey, Frankie De Jong, Fernandez, Neves, Anthony, Ronnie, and Sancho. So it's the same as mine.
Yep.
I think most of us, in parts, we've had the same players. Like the back, me and you, Tom. I think we had the back four. Obviously, you went Reece James. I went Hakimi.
And I had Shaw.
Sorry?
I had Shaw as well.
Shaw as well, and I had Malacia. So
Yeah.
in parts, like the midfields, like Anthony, Sancho, Ronaldo, De Jong, Bruno, De Gea, the two same defenders. Well, Leo went with three, but that's pretty much.
But I think
That's
you have three really good centre backs, it'll work. I think if we had them three all together, Timber, he has played right back in the past, so if we need him to fill in further forward, he can. Torres is solid, Varane is solid as well on his day. So I think three at the back would work if we had three good centre backs. If it was like Maguire, Varane, and Lindelof, it won't work with it. So I think you need to get three really good centre backs to do that.
Yeah, that's it. And I mean, lads, that's been the Man United dream team. Hopefully, 1 year's all right, but you'll know. Yeah, thing is, every time I see Twitter, I think, oh, Man United. No, Man United is selling, gonna sign back, man. Fuck's sake, Jesus Christ.
Calvin Phillips thing, I was like, I see Manchester, and then it cut off. I thought, oh, this could be us, yeah. But then Man City on.
No, come on, like, we're never gonna get them.
But getting Rafinha.
Yeah, I know. We're just, oh my Jesus. Everyone else is doing well, and we can't sign for goal. Instead, the Glazers are taking money away from us. It's going well. But, lads, that's been it. And we'll see everyone on the next one.
Yep.